Hello, everybody, and welcome to the False Profits Podcast. My name is Vinnie Craven, and I am here to help you with your real estate investing career. Now, I am going to tell you what the False Profits Podcast is all about, and then I'm going to tell you all about me so that you can have some faith in what I'm telling you. Okay, first, let's go over my resume so that you can have some credibility in what I'm talking about, okay? Because I feel that I'm a credible person. First off, I'll give you an overview and then I'll show you some of my stuff. Owned a mortgage company for over 30 years, retired. I've done thousands of transactions of every type you can imagine, regular conventional financing or creative financing. Done them both. I have built multi-million dollar homes. I have owned hundreds of homes, everything from Section 8 to $2 million rentals. We specialized in corporate rentals up until 2008 when the market collapsed and all of our tenants left. Um, I I developed land into single family homes, right? So we take a piece of raw land, we start from nothing, and we build it into a development, okay, or what we call a PUD. I'm a credit repair expert. I haven't done it in a while because we used to do it with our mortgage company, pro bono, right? So I was an expert at the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act that was set up by the FTC. So I used to know all the guidelines. I'm a little rusty on that, but I still know a lot about credit, okay? So everything that has to do with this game, whether it's the money side or the buying and selling real estate side or even the real estate side, because you know why? I also passed my real estate license test. Now, did I become a realtor? No. But have I dealt with realtors for almost 40 years? Yes. So I have a good handle on all three parts, the real estate side, the investing side, and the money side. Okay? So doing this a long time. Now, just to show you that I'm not just another online guru, okay, which I am not, these here are what we call, I have them labeled as HUD ones. Now, I know they're closing disclosures now, but these are what you call, well, what I call HUD ones, and these are what we use when we buy properties, okay? These show you the buyers and the seller side and how much it costs, and these are just some of the ones of the properties that we've owned over the years, okay? So that's some of our HUD ones. Not all of them. I don't know where they're all at. This is my mortgage license from way back. Now, after a while, they stopped giving you licenses. It was just put into a system, okay? And this here, you'll see here, this is from the PA Department of Banking. And up until when it crashed, and they came out with the MLS or MLNS, whatever the hell it's called nowadays, I don't even know. So these are all my mortgage licenses that I had over the years, right, from the PA Department of Banking. Each one is a year, okay? So you'll see there's plenty of, there's one missing and there's another one. All right, so that shows you that I've been doing this stuff for a long time. Now, I am a guru hater. I can't stand them. Vinny, what are you doing on a podcast? Okay, let me tell you the difference between what I do and what they are, okay? I'm an educator. I'm retired, so I teach. I don't just teach you one method and throw you in a Facebook group. Okay, no, that's not what I do. Okay, and then pawn you off to somebody else. Number one, there is nobody else. It's just me. Not only am I just the teacher, I'm also the guy behind the camera hitting the record button. Okay, that's why you're not. If there's a blunder, you're going to see the blunder. That's why you don't get a lot of music up front or music at the end or fancy this or fancy that. No. I just hit a record button right over here. Right? I learned how to put it on the desk here, record. That's it. That's what you're going to get, okay? So it's just me. So when I teach, you're going to get it from me, not from anybody else. And I certainly don't throw you in a Facebook group because you're not going to learn shit from a Facebook group. All right. Now, I don't teach one method. I teach all of it, everything, okay? How all this works, how it's all put together. And I break it down into layman's terms so that the individual who's never done this understands it. Okay, so I'm going to give you lots of good information, especially on investing in real estate. The next thing that this podcast is all about is exposing the fake gurus, and that's almost all of them. Okay, not only am I going to expose them, and yes, I'll name names, I'm going to show you and teach you why they're frauds. Okay, why what they sell you. Again, they're selling you a program. Okay? Come learn my subject to program. Come learn my lease purchase. Come learn my wraparounds. Come learn a lease purchase sandwich, right? Come learn wholesaling. Stop. It's all bullshit. Okay? I'm going to show you what's real and what's not real. One of the things that we used to do in class, I haven't done it in a little while, is I'd say, okay, you've been with me for a month or 2 months. Now, who is your favorite guru? Okay? Now, let's watch that guru again. Pick out your favorite videos. And now tell me the difference before you met me and after you met me. Okay? And you'll be shocked at what you believe now from what you believe then. Okay? Because I'm going to educate you on the truth and how all this stuff works. Okay? And that's the difference between me and them. All right? They're selling you programs. I'm educating you. Now, the name of my brand or my company is called The Real Estate Underground by Vinnie. That's my main umbrella. Okay, the website's not up yet, but it's coming. Now, under that umbrella, I have the Golden Triangle Academy. That's my school. Yes, I teach. It's $59 a month. We live stream class every week, and it's only me. We pick a subject, and we learn about that subject. Now, that subject might go on for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks until, we feel that we've got it down pat. Okay? But we learn about a different subject, and we try to give you a good, solid foundation of knowledge. And again, it's $59 a month. No, there's no sign-up fee of like $200 or $300 or $500. No, it's $59. Well, that's it. Okay? And again, you get me, access to me, contracts, marketing material, whatever you need, you're going to get. $59 a month. Okay? Then I also have, that's called the Golden Triangle Academy. I think I said that. Then I have, for those that want actual hand-holding and want to work with me directly, okay? That is the real estate mentorship with Vinnie. Okay, that's one-on-one, me working with you, right? Basically your partner. However, that's limited to only a few people a year, okay? Because I give you my undivided attention, and right now there's not many slots left for that, okay? Where I work with you one-on-one and, I teach you by yourself, but then I also basically partner up with you to do deals, okay? So that's that. And then obviously we have the False Profits podcast, and then we have a website where we buy and sell properties. So we have all that stuff. But our main focus here on this podcast is, one, educate you on what's right, what's true, what's false, and number two, expose the fake gurus and educate and show you and educate you of why they're fake. Now, if you have a guru that you are thinking about putting money down on and you're not sure, send them our way. And I say our way, and talking about me and you, send them my way. We'll take a look at them, and if they're legit, and I'll do a video on them. If they're legit, we will applaud them, give them their flowers, and say, good to go. But if they're hokey pokey, we're going to announce that they're hokey pokey and run away from them. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. And yes, again, I'm going to name names. I'm going to teach you why they're fake. I'm going to break down their methods. I'm going to show you their methods. I'm going to show you how all this stuff works, okay? And lesson number one is, let me show you what the gurus do. They always teach you from the eyes of the buyer. Look at how you can buy property, no money down. And I'm not saying you can't buy property with no money down, but it's a little bit harder than what they make it out to be, okay? I'm going to teach you how to buy property. And they make it look so easy. And trust me, I am an expert at structuring deals. Trust me when I tell you that. Ask any of my students. They will tell you, I can structure deals like it's my forte. But what I'm telling you is that they are teaching it from the eyes of the buyer. And it sounds so easy. It's great. But they're not the ones that say yes or say no. The seller is the one that says yes and no. So then you ask yourself this. Okay, I put myself in the seller's shoes. Then say, would I do this deal if I'm the seller? And when you say no, then trust me, 99% of the other sellers would say no too. Just because some online guru selling you a program for thousands of dollars says it's true, it's not, okay? They're selling you something. Remember this. Also, there's no inner circle. There's no mastermind. There's none of that. There's no secret sauce. Nothing. It's all bullshit. It's all guru bullshit for you to spend money to make them rich. Trust me, the majority of these people is what happened. Let me tell you about these gurus. They all told their friends and family they're going to become rich in real estate. They're going to become a real estate investor. And their family, oh, okay, great, good for you, happy, And what do? They go out and they learn subject to or wholesaling or a lease purchase option. They go try and do it. And what happens? They fail miserably. And they're out all this money, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000. What happens? So guess what? They're the new guru. They just take the same material that the other guru stole from the other guru that stole it from the other guru, and now they're the next guru. And they're the one online teaching you. Let me show you how you can do it. And it's the same story over and over and over. They all say the same shit. Just go from each one, from one to the next, to the next, to the next. They all say the same thing because they all steal the same shit. No, that's not what I do. I'm going to teach you. And you're going to learn very quick that the majority of these people are full of shit. Okay? So, trust me, do not trust these online gurus. They are such frauds. It's disgusting. All right. I am not a preacher of get rich quick. Okay? Because listen, if there was a magic pill that I can sell you and say, here you go, take this pill, and in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're a millionaire. If I had that pill, or if anybody had that pill, how many millionaires do you think would be run? Everybody would be a millionaire. But how much is it really worth? Is it really only worth 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000? Hell no. If I had a pill that I could make you a millionaire in 90 days or even 6 months, how much do you think I'm selling you that pill for? A hell of a lot of money, I can tell you that. Because if I'm making you $1 million, making you a millionaire in no time, right? Less than a year. Let's say it's less than a year. Some idiots are out there saying 30, 60, 90 days. You should see the emails that I get from my students. It's a joke. Trust me, that magic pill would cost you a fortune. But there is no magic pill. There's no secrets. There's no inner circle. There's no mastermind. There's none of that. All that stuff is guru stuff to get you to spend money on their dumb program that probably doesn't work. All right? So, welcome aboard. It's going to be a fun ride. And this is the only time I'm going to say this. Because, again, I'm the only guy here. Okay? I'm the guy that turns on the lights. I'm the guy that turns the camera on. I'm the guy that hits the record button. I'm only going to say this one time. And that's, if you like what you hear, I know obviously not this video because we didn't teach anything, but on the videos, please hit the like button, leave a comment. I'll try to respond to every comment that I can, right? And I'll try to get to all of them. But if there's a ton of them, I obviously can't get to all of them, but I will promise you, I will try, all right? So if you can, hit the subscribe, the like, or whatever it is. And that, promise you, that's the last time you're going to hear it from me. Because I'm just going to come up, do the video, hit the start, talk my stuff, and hit the stop button. That's it. So you guys know what you have to do. If you want it, then you do those things. Whatever, hit the buttons. Okay? So thanks for coming. And I'm going to give you guys some really good information. I'm telling you, you're going to like what you learn. All right? If there's anything that you want to learn, or if there's any guru you want me to look over, send them my way. I promise you I will do it. Okay? If there's anything you want to learn, put it down there. I will break it down for you. All right? So looking forward to having you on board. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next video.